Hello, everybody. Whoosh. Happy freaking Friday. I don't know about you, but I'm over this week. Done. We made it. We made it. Congrats to Smoothie for first and Allison for second and Silly for third. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Also, hi, Kit Kat. So freaking over it. Like, already ate some dry food yesterday. Kept it down. Had a gross little poo. Okay. Looking back on, like, the camera overnight, she was, like... She paced a lot. And, like, in and out of the litter box. Not necessarily doing anything, but just, like, in and out of it. And I'm like... And then she's, like, not wanting her dry food. And I'm like, girl... So, I remember that last night, I was like, wonder if I just put the prescription dry food in one bowl and her old food in another and just let her... Oh, shoot the bot. Just to see. And then she went and decided to eat a little bit, 10 mouthfuls, like a decent, okay. I'd like her to eat more, but she ate some of the prescription dry food only. And is snubbing her food. Okay, hold on. This bag, this 8.5 pound bag.
It's only 8.5 pounds.
Okay. 8.5 pound bag of prescription food. Please guess the price. Someone. Fire eye twitch, I don't like it. Is this Price is Right rules? I don't know the Price is Right rules. Is it closest under?
Over under, yeah.
It's in between Sharn and Allison. Closest without going over. Sure, that can be our rules. Hi, Curious. 93. We're guessing how much this 8.5 pound bag of prescription cat food costs if you're just coming in, by the way. So go ahead, have a cheeky guess. No one's guessed it yet. Someone's close, like within $5. Since it's America, I'm saying 70 to 75. Well, Curious, you would be closest then, because it's 70 freaking dollars for an 8.5 pound bag of that prescription cat food. Which she was happily eating compared to her old food, which was also a sensitive stomach. It's almost $10 a pound. Correct. Patch gets prescription dog food because he has to. Because if he doesn't, he can't pee. His is $100 for an 18-pound bag. Feed them steaks at that price. That's true. We'll just get them fresh chicken. Done. Just boiled chicken. Here you go.
So much effort.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot cheaper. Go to BJ's, Costco, Sam's Club, whatever.
Yeah.
Buy a giant thing. Okay. So, I'm like, do I call the vet and like let them know what's going on, that she hasn't been like, happily devouring food? Because here's the thing, right? Vet offices are either closed on weekends or have limited hours. So they're open tomorrow very briefly, and then they're closed on Sunday. So James is like, no, the fact that, like, she's eating at all and she's still eating her wet food and all that. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. I don't know what to do. There's a part of me that's wondering if she's like associating the one food with what happened while we were gone. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, because obviously everyone, including animals, processes trauma differently. And so she could just be, now that we're home and like she's safe, she could just be like processing. I don't know if she had a hairball. I don't know. I have no idea. I could. It is, isn't it? Like, it's pet food. It is criminal because they know that we don't have any other option. So anyway, I thought to start off our Finish Friday, we could work on our little candy corn trees since we didn't get around to them last time. So yeah, that's kind of my plan to start, and then maybe we'll work on some crochet on the sleeves on my cardigan. No, Allison, she's not back to eating normally. She's still, evidently my printer has an update. I hope you're not hearing all the ba-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo. She basically wasn't eating for 4 days. She would eat her wet food. She would leave her dry food. Anytime she ate the dry food, she would throw up. So we took her to the vet yesterday, and they gave her an anti-nausea shot. And the last time that they had done this, and she had something similar happen, she basically was like, heck yeah, food time. And she was kind of like that when we first got home. And we were like, okay, great. Like, we're on the mend. She ate a little bit, and that's kind of been it again. So she did eat a little bit today, but again, only the new stuff. And possibly, Sharn, at this point, I just want her to eat. It doesn't really matter to me, like, what. Like, I just need her to get food back in her system and keep it down. Yeah. I mean, kind of. She ate some of her wet food this morning, not all of it. So what I'm about to have James do when he gets out of the bathroom is take the dry food into the breezeway where she's currently sleeping to see if she wants to eat in that. Part of me is wondering if she's just like, I hate to say it like this, but if this room is just stressing her out. Again, I still haven't said anything to the neighbors, and I'm like, the urge just gets stronger and stronger to be like, hi, yeah, you owe me a lot of money and fix my cat. I know, and that's the only reason that I'm not, is exactly that, have to happy, is that it's not going to do anything. Even if they apologize to me, great. That doesn't help my cat. Even if they start changing how they, teach their kids to behave around animals, great. Still doesn't help my cat. Right, and so that's kind of where our vet is great in the sense that they agreed with what we said based on, what had been going on, both with us being gone and then, the kids being a lot with her and then everything else. They're like, it's not going to hurt to do this first. To first eliminate any kind of just, nausea stress kind of thing. And just giving her the anti-nausea shot. Because the other thing is that and we noticed this too, if you push on her tummy, right? If you pick her up, if you nothing feels hard, like there's something in there, and she doesn't get defensive if you're pushing on her. If she was in pain, even if she's not, because she's so sweet, she wouldn't actually do anything, but she would still more than likely make a noise, right? Some kind of discomfort. So the fact that none of that elicits any kind of response and that they don't feel anything, they were okay with what, where we started. And then if it continues, then we continue with different, treatment options, looking into if there's, x-rays, blood work, the whole shebang. So, I don't know, because they took her out of the room. for like her checkup. So I don't know. They basically like squeezed us in around other people, so like we didn't really have like a chance to like talk with them. I could call and ask if they checked her mouth. Yeah. It's hard because these people have been very nice and kind and helpful to us in the past. Like they're the ones that came and helped us install our microwave. So I don't want to like have them hate us, you know? But I don't know if the vet's still there. I don't remember what time they closed. I'll try calling right now. It'll probably tell me closed. If they're open, I'm gonna mute real quick. so nice there. I love them so much. Hi, girly pop. So they said that in the file, it says that, teeth are free of tartar, are free of, gingivitis, and
So
mouth. Her gums are pink. Put that up there. So it does sound like they did check her mouth. Oh. No, don't move. Do not move. I was gonna say she's eating. You don't move your feet. Don't. You guys can see on the camera. Don't jinx it. Anyway. Hi, Hammy. Oh gosh, I hate ocular migraines. I'm so sorry. Oh, please rest up. No worries at all. If you ever want to just hang out and listen, you don't have to type, you don't have to watch, but if you're like, I would love to hang out, you're always welcome in. Always, anytime. I wish we could delete migraines too. That would make things so much easier. But go and rest, or stay and rest. Definitely close your eyes. I get it. I fully understand. Yeah, no one is breathing while Artie is eating. Giving everyone kisses. The vet loved her so much. Oh, I love that. Yeah. No, see, here's the thing, Allison, is that she did have teeth removed at one point. And so when you said that, I was like, oh, shoot, what if? And so this was one of the receptionists. Her name is Cindy. I said it out loud. Now I won't forget. She's so sweet. She's like, they have the Serenia pills, which is the anti-nausea medicine. So she's like, we can always put that.
She's pill-pocketed before.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if she will if she's not eating. Yeah. She's like, I can put that, into the system if you want to pick it up. And I was like, let me see how she's doing. I'm like, if I call tomorrow, will I be able to pick it up tomorrow? She goes, yeah, if you call me early in the morning. She's like, absolutely, I'll make sure. And I was like, okay. She goes, call me either way. Let me know how she's doing. She goes, let me know if she's doing better. Even if you don't need anything, just let me know. I'm like, I'll call you tomorrow, Cindy. But it was funny because she was also like, we had that same diet in wet food. And I'm like, we already got that. I'm like, I got stacks of that. But yeah, so freaking sweet. She's like, ask for me, that way you don't have to tell the whole story again. I'll remember. Okay. Okay, Cindy. She was saying that it could also just take some time. Mm-hmm. And that was why she was like, I can put the order in now. She's like, if you also want to wait and call me back, that's fine. And I was like, let's wait, because I would rather, if I needed to tell you now in order to be able to pick it up tomorrow, I'd tell you to do it now, just so that way it's ready. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, if you call me early enough, aka don't call, right before they're about to close.
You done?
Is that good? She did eat a good amount.
Yeah, so.
That's fabulous, Artie. Yeah. I mean, that's about, one meal between the two now that she's had today.
Mm-hmm. Love you. Let's see, about 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 8.
Uh-huh. Oh. Sorry, I thought that I put captions back on. My bad. I went back to the screen. I just didn't hit go. Cindy gets, A+.
Is your sister out in the litter?
I think so.
Yep. She's lying on the front of the windows.
Yeah, that's where she was lying earlier. She's just smelling outside.
Love you.
Love you. Okay. The one thing, Artie is just a champion of eating. Or, I'm sorry, of drinking. Sorry, not of eating. She is so good at drinking water. So, I was very relieved when they told us yesterday that she wasn't dehydrated. Because if she was, then that meant that she was going to have to, stay, which is just added stress because they were going to have to give her fluids. So I'm like, way to go, queen. I could have told them, though, that she wasn't dehydrated because when she peed all over me, there was no color in the pee. It was like next to clear pee. Like it had the slightest tinge of yellow. And they were like, as awful as it is that she peed on you, it's like I'm standing there with wet shorts. They're like, in a way, it's good that you now know that, like, there was no blood or there was no, like, weird coloring or anything like that. And I'm like, no, honestly, like, did I want to be peed on today? Absolutely not. Was it okay? Yeah. I mean, all things considered. Oh my god, yikes, yeah. Thank you, Hammy. I hope so too. We didn't have a very good experience with our pet sitters. And Artie seems to still just be kind of stressed from that. Or she at least was. So. What? You didn't want to be peed on? I know. Listen, I pulled her kennel right up against me. And I was talking to her. And I'm like, you're so good. You're so sweet. It's a soft carrier, right? And I put my hand through like the little zipper part so I could pet her. And she stopped kind of like freaking out in the carrier. And I was like, awesome. Like, you know, whatever. And I figured that it felt warm where she was sitting against me because she was sitting against me. And then all of a sudden I realized it was also wet. But that sensation took a little while to kick in, like, because again, you just felt warm. And by then, it was too late. Did I show you all? Yep. My pants pocket looks big because I literally had, like, shoved paper towels in there. But I didn't want to be peed on. No, on a list of things that I hoped happened. Okay, so now we all just have to think really good thoughts. Okay, if everyone could, that's here.
I'm an arts and
Just
crafts
think
master.
that Artie's
Why
gonna
do you
keep
think I
all
always
that
have
food
this
she
glue
just
gun
ate
stuck to my arm?
in her tummy.
Missing your crafts in the chats.
Hammy, thank you for the 3 months with your Prime. If you're able to let me know what color paper star you would like, please do. If not, we'll pick one for you. But thank you so much. That's so sweet. Artie was bestowing a gift on me. She didn't give me a gift receipt. Purple, you got it. Oops, that's the wrong direction. Yeah. Because if that happens, then I feel like we're good. Because the injection lasts about 24 hours, so it's been 24 hours. And the fact that she was hungry is good. If she keeps it down, it's better, you know? So, start manifesting. But thank you. See, this is why talking sometimes is good. Because, like, I didn't even think about her teeth. So thank you for, like, asking about that, Allison. That was great. And then to be able to call and then be like, yep, they checked. I'm like, okay. Sending Artie happy stomach vibes. Thank you. Okay. This is for Hammy. Oops. Taking a quick peek. I think that she... This is after she ate. I think she went back into Pippin's cat tree. See, that tail's always going. There we go. Yep. Okay. So I can just keep an eye on this camera just to make sure that everything's good. I've been playing Paleo nonstop besides sleeping. Oh, I completely forgot about the Nintendo Direct this morning. Was there anything like exciting on there? I don't understand the problem. Yeah, honestly, I hope that she does just have a snooze now. There's a Pokemon Animal Crossing style game. That sounds cute. Is it only for Switch too? Probably, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. There is Hammy Star. And into the jar for you. This week, new Tamagotchi for Switch and Switch 2. I'll have to take a look. I figured when no one came in and was like, oh my god, there's new Animal Crossing, you know? Which way do I want to... This way. But no Animal Crossing. This is very important to some people. Listen. Animal Crossing, I feel like, is the only thing that would have made me need to figure out how to buy a Switch 2. Yeah. Oops. Wait a minute. I need to join the two pieces together. Yeah, I don't think that Animal Crossing is going to be coming out right away either. Like, there's always new Pokemon coming out. That's just a fact. Whoa. Like, they tend to plan, like, one a year, almost. No release for Professor Layton yet? Okay, that's rude. Did they at least show any more of the gameplay? Like, trailers or anything like that? No worries, Hammy. Rest up, friend. Thank you for stopping in and just letting us know what's going on. No Professor Layton mentioned at all. Oh. Rude of them. So one of the things that I wanted to kind of yap with you all about today, I talked a little bit about it at the end of stream yesterday, but then I realized that I should probably talk about it at the beginning when there are more people here. So one of the things I was thinking might be fun in the future and I'd like to see if you all think so too, is like, what if we somehow incorporate who gets, you know, first, second, third redemption in chat the most in a week by having them, like, maybe pick what we work on F Off Friday. Or, like, pick from a group of projects if there are things that I need to work on. It's just a thought, but I was wondering what you all think of that. Professorly Insight still says 2025. Oh. That's awful close. You like that idea? That could be fun. That sounds fun. Do you think it should be for the week? To spin the wheel is good too, so people don't have to make a decision. Yeah. Or it could be like, these are like, say, you know, I'm working on like holiday gifts. So it's like, sorry, I have to work on like a holiday gift, you know? But here are the choices, and like they can pick from the available choices. Or again, if they don't want to, that's okay too. 3 votes with first, 2 with second, and 1 with third. That's an interesting thought, too. You like the idea? I gotta be honest, there's a part of me too that wants to have some kind of thing for like the last person in chat too. Because if I can be so for real with you all, my numbers on, you know, streaming have become trash according to, you know, metrics or whatever. Oh God, this is a mess. And so I'm trying to think of fun ways to encourage people. I mean, we already do sticker giveaways, but I understand that sticker giveaways are behind like we have to reach sub or bit goal. So I understand that that's like not always a thing that we can do, and I get that. So I'm just trying to think of like fun things to make people want to stay. Because a lot of times, and I also understand that I stream at a weird time. But I also see other people streaming at the same time as me who, you know, let's put it this way. And you guys know I don't like talking about all this stuff because this is not a numbers game to me. This is my stream. But it's also something that I've been working really hard at like growing, and I want it to be a successful thing where I can not necessarily, you know, I'm not looking to make millions here, but being able to like buy the vet food for the pets, you know, would be good. Like if I can just help, that would be superb. And I don't know what happened. But like I'm not even pulling in 1% of my followers on average to watch my stream. And I don't know how to fix that. So I'm trying to think of ways that we can do things that people want to come and hang out because they're hopeful to, I don't know, get something out of it, but at the same time maybe then they realize how much they enjoy being here or how much they've missed being here or whatever. So I'm just... I don't know. What ancient projects will you be pulling out to finish? Right? Like, could you imagine everyone just like I picture Georgina winning one week and her being like pulling out like some project that I completely forgot even existed from like 6 years ago. And I'll be like, oh, shoot, yeah, where is that? Absolutely, and with receipts. Predetermined list of finishes you could work on. You could put each vote you earn. Oh, that could be a good way of doing it, Allison. Instead of keeping track for like Friday, like each day, like maybe we have 3 or 4 projects, and like each day whoever is first puts their vote on that project, and whoever second puts their vote. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. That makes it so much easier than trying to be like, oh, this person got first today, and then this person got second. Like, oh my god, trying to figure all of that out would be a logistical nightmare. Okay, so after I untangle this, let's do a little thing real quick. I basically... See, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, right? And it kind of feels a little bit at times like that. Because, like, I'm not... Nothing is changed. Like, I'm not changing anything. And therefore, stream is also not changing. Like... We're gonna change this to you. Okay. Hang on. If you're like, what's Megan doing? Some people do that for swapping out emotes, yeah. Yep. Turn that off. Do I have... Nope, okay. Hang on. We're adding... Hi, I am gigantic. I should have just... Wait, hold on. You're gonna watch some magic. Suddenly my face appears. Okay. And... See, I was also thinking it could be fun to do something like the last person of stream gets to vote too. But then it would be kind of hard to be like, okay, who is the last person who spoke? Like, you know, that could be tricky. But I think it could be fun too to like reward the people who stay until the end. Maybe I could, like, do a giveaway or something at, like, the last, like, 15 minutes of stream. Where, like, if you're there, you can enter. And then the bot will pick a winner. And then whoever wins gets to pick a vote, like, gets to vote on something, too. You know? Do I want... like the bot picking. I don't know how I could tell who watched the longest smoothie. Yeah, I don't know if I could tell that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, what's this? What's happening? Nothing. Starting soon is just disappearing, that's all. Okay. Boop. And now we go here and we go here and we say this. And now we say whoever's there at the end can enter, yeah. Alright, so what would we want to vote on, like, for next week's craft? Like, give me some ideas. Do it randomly during stream. Get Siri to pick a random number. And then do the giveaway. No one knows when it'll happen, and if they'll be there when it happens. So I could almost yeah. I could at like the beginning of stream pick like a random number between, like you said, 1 and 180, and I could have it like pulled up somewhere, so it's like a secret. Okay, so we have cardigan. Yeah. So it'll be a secret until... Oops. So... A work in progress parade. Okay, recent works in progress, like on stream, include Derpy. Okay, that's the most recent cross stitch. We have the cardigan. We have Halloween Town, which I feel like should be on here too because we're getting closer to spooky season. I feel like picking one of like each craft could be good, maybe. Yes, exactly, Georgina. So if it says like 60, I'll just ask like it to give me a timer, like... I can't imagine how many works in progress there are that I don't even know about. I don't know either. Alright, so hold on. For now, we can always change things, right? Halloween Town. A diamond dot. Good call. Oops. Beaded animal. Yeah, I said I was gonna... Oh, my water's not in here. I'm supposed to be working on that, like, at the beginning of stream. Chainmail. I don't even have any chainmail works in progress. Chainmails are done. I have done chainmail, but there's no work in progresses currently. I was successful in finishing them. Resin minis. We could do minis. How many do we want to have to pick from? I did not complete the Cocoa cross stitch, no. We did finish the Cantina band, yep. They're all sewn up in the Christmas gift box. Could we put a game on the list? I think that's fine. Maybe we just put, like, game as an option. So, like, we could vote on what game. Because I feel like otherwise we have to be like House Flip or Sim. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking like one of like each kind of craft could be fun. I kind of want to try to get back into doing like minis on Monday and things like that too. And then how do we want to... I wonder what this does. Hang on. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Give back blank. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna leave these for like next Friday, okay? But I'm going to start making like a list of like, so we're gonna call this work in progress vote options. So we'll have give back. We'll have, yeah, we'll rotate them. Yeah, absolutely. We have large cross stitch pieces because I do have a few of those. So now we can just like add to that list, and then what I can do is just like pick random ones from that list. Maybe we should number them so I can again ask like Siri or something to give me numbers, you know? I have to figure out how to do that, Allison. But I think so. I have to figure out how. Making Twitch bot at someone. I don't even know. I need Sari. Sari? If only we knew a bot expert. Sarold? Ads are about to roll. So we're gonna take a real quick stretch break. I say that we work... Should we work on this a little longer, or should we move over to the cardigan? I'll put a poll in chat. You can vote and let me know. Okay? Do you really, Sharon? I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, okay. There are ads. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Thank y'all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I will let you know that the first timer has been set. So at some point in this stream, my phone will go off. And anyone who's around at that point will have an entry. And we'll have the bot pick someone to get to vote. The suspense. The timer has been set. There were 2 hours left in stream, so I had it give me a random thing. So, yep. Timer's going. Now, how many votes should the person get who's here when the timer goes off? I feel like 2? Because it's in the middle, right? First person of the stream gets 3. The third person gets 1. Middle person gets 2. So 2 feels like a... Two seems solid? Okay. So I know Halloween Town won, so we're gonna keep working on this, but we are going to work on the cardigan today as well. So if you're like, dang, I really wanted to watch cardigan crafting, don't you worry, I got you. It's gonna happen. How do I wanna... Yeah, this way. That just seems so sensible. I mean, we can't have sensibility. If the system needs adjusting, we can always rebat. Yeah. I'm just trying to find more fun things to keep people wanting to come back. It's really weird to have, like, over 5,000 followers. And yet, again, I don't even see like 1% of those people. I miss some of them, you know? Like, genuinely, there are people who were like regulars at one point, and then they dip, and you're like, I hope that they're doing okay. Like, no one's ever expected to be here. It's always just appreciated. But, like, I actually do think about people, like, when we do the raid video and I see names on that, the amount of times that I'm like, man, I wonder how that person's doing. Like, I haven't seen them in so long, and, you know, there they were, like, a VIP. Like, I hope they're doing okay. And again, that's not to ever make anyone feel bad about not being here. Get that out of your mind right now. Y'all aren't a number to me, you know? That's what Twitch sees everyone as. But I'm like, no, these are real people. Like, I wonder how that username is doing. You know? Expiring with your crafty vibes, even though I'm exhausted, going to either sort alphabet beads or make a bracelet. Well, don't push yourself. But we love to hear that the crafty juices are flowing, you know? But definitely don't overdo it. I just gotta look in the walls. Yeah, I just gotta, like, knock a hole in a wall and be like, hello? Are you in there? Just being there, I think about people there, too. And it's... oh, my God! You know what I didn't do during that stretch break was get my water. I'll be right back. Give me a second. So silly. I didn't want to leave my office at first because I didn't want to disturb Artemis, who's sleeping still. So I just kind of like walked around my office a little bit. And I just like reached for my water and I'm like, dang it. Dang it. And that's the thing, is that realistically, like, you know how when we're anxious, our body is telling us one thing and we can be like, that's not logical. You know? Like, I know that people don't hate me and that's why, you know, like they're not coming anymore because they hate me. Like, realistically, I know that. I know that lives are busy and that people genuinely don't have the energy to be everywhere, especially with the way the world is. What I have to like work on is getting out of the whole like telling myself that I'm not anyone's first choice. That people would rather watch other places before being here. Like, that's where that's my brain. That's something I need to work on. Because even if it is true, like, okay, thinking that way is not going to change anything. So it's a reshaping of things. It's a reshaping of my own thoughts, but it's also a reshaping of stream and like trying to make it more interactive, I guess, too. Like, again, a reason for people to want to come and stop in and say hi and see how things are. Like, I know my account on TikTok for Maple grew so much when he was outside because people love to see the daily updates and like, oh yeah, you know, how's the progress going and everything. And then once he came in, it kind of tapered off. People were like, okay, well, that's the end of that. Like, we know how the story ends. And it's not the end of it. I also stopped posting as regularly on the account, but that was also because all of a sudden now I have more animal responsibilities than I did before. I have a lot more animal responsibilities now. But it's trying to hold myself accountable also on like making things engaging and interesting and something that people want to come back to, if not just for, you know, the people here and the vibes. So it's just trying to come up with like new and fresh ideas, and I don't know. I'm just yapping now. Pop by to give you updates. Just chilling, listening. Absolutely. I didn't want you to taking it to heart. But see, I'm in the friend jar now. You are in the jar. But I also don't want people to ever feel like they have to come. I don't want this to feel like a chore, you know? It's not. I'm always excited to see people. I say it more just because I feel like in some streams, people are just numbers. And that's nothing against the streamers. Some streamers have such large communities that, like, it's impossible to keep track of and think of everyone. But I share that I think of you all because I do. Like, again, not as like a guilty kind of like, if you don't come by, I'll worry about, just like a, you know I get thought of by people because sometimes I'll open up Instagram and I'll have like a DM from one of you and it's like a red panda video or something and I'm like, aww. Like, I love it. Even if I've seen the video already, I love it because it's like, oh, this person thought of me, like, how sweet. You know, it's more like that. It's like people will cross my mind. And I'll just be like, oh, I wonder how that fill in the blank thing went or whatever. Hi, Sister Coyote. Very much a side note, but Megan, genuinely, if you do want me to look into bot stuff. Yeah, honestly, what I would love for it to do, Sharn, and I don't know how to, like, look it up or anything like that, but Twitch in the, like, in the things that you can do, right? With, like, your channel points. So I can do this, right? And it pops up. It would be cool if when that pop-up happened, if, like, what Allison said could happen, where the bot could be like, at Sillykins, congrats on first, you have 3 points to use, or something like that. Do you know? Like, I don't know if there's a way of using that Twitch integration, or if I need to use a different bot, if that makes sense. Getting to know you all, it's such a genuinely kind, yeah, it's a good community. It's very nice peeps here. All of my coworkers, yes. I like this community of peeps. And whether you've been here a long time or a short time, like, we're glad you're here, you know? Calling me out on the K-pop Demon Hunter reels I send you. The house purse. When did you tag me? Sometimes I feel like let's see. The thing that bugs me about how Instagram is done, right? And I don't know what the difference is. Because on my Maple account, if I go to the heart section, up at the top, I have, like, I can see comments and follows, tags, and mentions, all of that stuff. But on my account, when I go over there, I just see, like, this. So I did not see that you tagged me. I see DMs when you all DM me. I do have y'all there. But, like, it's weird how it doesn't do that. Like, why? What kind of an account is Maple's? Maybe that's the difference. Shut up, Bus, I'm streaming. Sorry. Maple's account, it says professional dashboard. Okay, what does mine say? Mine might be a business. No, it says professional dashboard. I'll have to, like, look through my settings and stuff like that. Because I want to see the house purse. They don't. People reacting to my stories do. Let me see. Petrichor, the last thing I got from you here is this, which is freaking amazing. So that's the last thing in my DMs from you. Which is dumb, because if people are tagging me and stuff, I want to see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know how to... I'll have to look and see, like, what... Edit profile. Let me see this. Well, hi, gorgeous. Public business. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because it's a business account. again, chat. Nobody's allowed to move. Don't move. You. I mean it. No one breathe. So Artie has had a very upset tummy for the last 5 days. Ever since like we got back from our trip and we've been like back in the house and everything, she has been just kind of a little off. So she was eating okay. Then she stopped eating her dry food and was only eating the wet food. And then it became every time she ate dry food, she threw up. Which obviously is not good. And she was hungry because, like, she would go to eat and then she would get sick. But she just came into my office and she's eating some more dry food. So, hell yes. And, like, it hasn't come back, you know? I don't want to say that too loud that, you know, she hears. Oh, hello, good girl. Would you like some more? She finished. Okay, but this is really interesting. The one kibble that she left is her old food. I don't know what's going on with her old food. She doesn't want it. Girl, what? Yes. I don't know. She says, I want the $70 food. You found it, so you'll DM it? Yes! Yeah, the new food, well, Kit Kat. No, it's not the same food. One is, you know, the $40 bag of food that all the cats get. And the other is a $70 bag of prescription food, and that she's like delicious. She's literally leaving. She won't eat her old. And so that was a thing I was wondering too, if it had changed or gone stale. So instead of using what was in her auto feeder, right? What's been in her auto feeder has been in her auto feeder for months now. Or at least a month. Not months. So it was in there from before we went on vacation, and it's been in there still. It's in like an airtight thing. The auto feeder. So thinking along those lines, I went into like the vacuum seal thing that we put the extra food in that doesn't fit in the auto feeder, and I scooped that out today, fresh, thinking maybe there was just something like you guys were just saying. Didn't want that either. Like, I'm going to... Hey, baby, you're doing so good. Come here. Like, this is the old food. So I'm going to put it down near the other one. And I'm going to open up the bag and be like, here you go. You want some more? Because originally I tried to put the prescription stuff in with the new stuff that we got. And she ate the prescription stuff and left her old stuff. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's new. She's interested, whatever. But then she was like not even doing that. So, I don't know. And that's what I'm wondering, Sharn. Is if she is now associating that food with, like, that food made me feel sick, I am not eating it anymore. which is really unfortunate. It's fair, but it's unfortunate. Like, I get it, girly. I would be similar, but... it's so much more money. So much more. That is true. I could always try another food. It just was nice to have all of them at least on one food that was the same. Because my pain in the ass is... I mean, my sweet baby. My sweet angel babies. All get different wet food. It was nice to just buy one bag of dry food and split it between the 3 auto feeders. And now I'm like, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I'm just happy she's eating. Right now, that's my biggest thing. At least a few days, yeah. And then try putting more, little water, little topper to the old kibble. I might end up doing that. Right now, I'm just happy that she's eating. You know? Considering what was going on, like, she's eating and she's keeping it down. So I'm just thrilled about that. And then we can worry about getting the correct or switching back to things. Pets, man. And then, of course, because I got up, she left. We love a not throwing up pet, truly. Truly we do. Y'all, when I tell you... What day was it? What day was it? On Wednesday. Okay. On Wednesday, I messaged James. And I was like, James, can you please come home? And he's like, actually, I'm on my way right now. And I'm like, wait, for real? I'm like, you're getting out early? And he's like, yeah, he was qualifying, which means that he was just sitting on a desk and, like, learning. And I guess, like, after a certain period of time, because the other people had come in and there was nothing else happening, they were like, yeah, no, you're good to go. And I was like, wait, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because Wednesday night, she had gotten sick all over the office. Like, there was 5 piles, kind of, like, everywhere. And it smelled bad. Like, so bad. And I was like, it takes a lot for me to, you know, handle pet mess and sick. Hi, raccoon. Because just, like, animal mess and, like, when they get sick, it's hard for me, right? It can be triggering. But I was like, if I could not have to clean this up. And he was like, no, I'm being serious. Why? What's up? And I called him and I just started crying. And I was like, I know. I'm like, I don't want to leave it for you to, like, deal with when you get home, because that doesn't feel fair. And he's like, I don't care. He's like, just leave it. It's fine. And I was like, thank you. Like, I was such a mess. It was so bad. I was like, I just can't. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh, thank God he was coming home, because it was just so much. And even he was like, no, it smells so bad. Because, like, he cleaned it up, right? And I was doing something else with the animals at that point. And, like, we came back in, like, 40 minutes later, and he's like, did I miss poop somewhere? He's like, because it still smelled so bad. Even with the windows open, everything. It just needed to air out. And I was like, it was rough. It was so rough. Oh, that's fantastic. Oop, nope, that's fine. Close or things. So for real, Sharon. That was part of what I kept like crying about too, was I'm like, what am I gonna do when you're not here? Like, just in general about Artie. Or the pets in general, like when they're, like, what if I have to like take him to the vet or bring him to like the emergency thing? And he's like, don't worry about that. And I'm like, okay, that's cute to be like, don't worry about it, but for real. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be a mess. Ugh. For years, for real. Oh, thank you, Half to Happy. I appreciate you guys. I mean, that's kind of part of the problem, is that, like, my parents, they're in the process of getting a house up here, like, closer to me. But that won't be ready for a while yet. So we were originally hoping that James's, you know, Air Force travel dates would kind of coincide with when they would be up here, and it, of course, didn't. So they've kind of talked about maybe, like, getting a place up here to, like, rent at some point. And, you know, part of it would make sense, too, as it's getting closer to when their house is going to start being constructed, because, you know, they might need to stop by more often and things like that. But, like, I don't want them, like, and I know that they're going to be like, we're your parents, like, it's our job to be there for you and blah, blah. But, like, I don't want to make them have to, like, I'm a grown adult. I should be able to handle all this. Like, but it's a long time. Oh, Sister Coyote, I do the same thing about telling them that. Take me with her. Yeah. It's a long time. Knowing when you're in over your head and asking for help. True. You're not wrong. Ask for help if you need it. Yeah. I think part of what's hard for me, and this is, you know, one of those things that I have to, like, try and there's nothing that I can, worrying about this won't change whether or not things happen, but I'm like, what if I have to, like, take the pets to the emergency vet with, like, without James, like, without him meeting me there like he did in other times? And that's, like, a big, like, worry is, ugh. All very
I'm an
stressful.
arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
Oh my goodness. Have to Happy. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs.
I'm an arts and crafts master.
I don't know why it's
do you
coming
think I
through
always
one
have
at a
this glue gun
time.
stuck to my arm?
But thank you so much. You all are so sweet. Yeah, subs are on sale right
master.
now.
Why do you think I always have this
So,
glue gun stuck to my arm?
if you have been wanting to subscribe, you can actually subscribe up to 6 months in advance, with the sale still. So
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I
you
always
can also,
have this
I think,
glue gun
gift
stuck
subs.
to my arm?
Thank you so much. Okay, let me get a glittery star.
Why do you think
for
I
your
always
5
have this glue gun
gifted.
stuck to my arm?
You sweet bean. It was on. Oh heck yeah! For 6 months in advance. Oh my gosh! Hell yeah, we love September. The best thing about September is that Twitch is the one that takes the cut in their pay. We still make the same amount as streamers. So, okay, wait, let me catch up on chat. Thank you so much.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
And have to happy, let me know what
Less
color
than 3,
paper
less
star
than 3,
you would
less
like
than 3,
for
less than
your
3.
resub. My parents could meet me, yeah. Pink, you got it. Oh, I happen to have pink right on the top of my little pile that I just cut. I needed to make more stars. Remind me how to bits. Wait, you already got it. Thank you for the 100 bits. Tell them to get there. Call one of us. We'll stay on the phone with you. Yeah. It's just, it's different. I know it'll be okay. It's just different, you know? It's hard. We're going to do a sticker giveaway at the end of this hype train, by the way. At least one. We do a sticker giveaway anytime we make sub goal, bit goal, or have a level 5 hype train. So we made sub goal, we could make bit goal, we could have a level 5 hype train. Because we're on level 2 right now. It's different when your safe person isn't there. Yeah. That's 100% it. Smoothie, thank you for the 100 bits. Plus there's emotes to unlock if you don't have them all. People need to have community. Yeah. Especially if something with the emotional impact. And that's the main reason that I'm not going after these neighbors about what happened when they were pet sitting, if I'm being honest, is because they're part of my support. I just know not to ask in the future for them to help by pet sitting. It's different when you're chronically ill too. Yeah, that's part of what I'm worried about too, is that the last time he went away, I was not chronically ill, and now I am, and I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. I would have his parents at Mr. Kins as my, yeah, James is my safe person. Hi, Emily. Alright, there's Half to Happy star. And Half to Happy's glitter star. I hope that you didn't mean to... I just realized, I'm like, oh no, did they mean to gift subs? Anyway, we have less than 30 seconds to make it to level 3. We're less than 6% away. So that's only a little bit of bits. A little bits. And then I have to wear my hat. See, I didn't think that we'd actually do it with less than 30 seconds, Kit Kat. At least I don't have to wear the beard. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, any of you who can just... And again, I know people are busy and have things going on, but even if, like, people just stop in and say hey, or lurk, like, even if you don't talk, even if I just see your name in, like, the lurker thing, that's, like, that's so helpful. Because it's like, look, there are people here, you know? I would never challenge you. Never. There we go. 2 stars in the jar. Welcome back. Oh, there's a Pokemon. I doubted that you'll get us. Yeah, I do doubt you. I don't think you guys will make it to level 5. I'm safe. Like, I'm literally gonna keep working on this. Because you guys wouldn't. Where is this? 1, 2 in. No. Wow! Wow! I mean, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Can allow her to talk to us this way? Clearly. Clearly you are. Uh-oh.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh. I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Oh, see, it's only level 4. I'm still safe.
I'm an arts and crafts master.
Sharon, thank you for the
Why
5
do you think I always have
gifted.
this glue
I
gun stuck to my
appreciate
arm?
you so much. That's so sweet of you. If you got emotes, I hope that you or if you got gifted a sub, I hope you enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and of course your ability to stream.
Master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
There's Sharon's paper star. 4 subs or 1.4k bits. 1.9. Oh yeah.
Arts and crafts
Oh,
master.
I grabbed
Why do you think
2
I
of
always have
those.
this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Oh, enjoy your emotes, Dr. Stitches and Bells. I love your name, by the way. That's so fun.
I am the god of destruction! You love her! Love, 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 love!
Smoothie, thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Let's get out a 1 gifted. Look at how pretty. Oh, they're so sparkly.
people.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So sparkly. So I had stopped.
Well, time to spill the beans. Oh, beans.
Oh, Sister Coyote, thank you for the 500 bits. Thank you for the 500 bean bits. Oh, look at that. We're 100 bits away from having to do 2 sticker giveaways. Beans? We're almost there, chat. No. We're fine. We're so good. We have 40 more %. We had been doing the fidget bead animals too for each 5 gifted sub thing. I had stopped doing that because it seemed like that wasn't something that people were interested in. Do we still want to do that? Because if so, those of you who just gifted 5 subs, I'll get your bead colors you want. We are doing a crab. Sister Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. You are more than halfway to level 5. This is true. Oh, and that's a second sticker giveaway. Okay. We'll do sticker giveaways after Hype Trains because I can't keep track of multiple things happening at once, and I don't think you all can either because we're all very similar like that. To enter sticker giveaway, no, we're not at level 5 yet. To enter sticker giveaways, you just have to be a follower. So if you're here and you're not following, we're not doing the giveaway yet, but just to let you know. Whee! Yep, cannot focus. Focus? Who focuses here? Alright, see, less than a minute. I got this. What's our clutch play? Less than a minute, we're at 65%. I'm not gonna have to wear a beard.
I am the god of destruction!
I'm not looking up because it's me, I need the chaos. Kit Kat, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I think at level 6, baby Grogu has to wear a tiny hat on stream. He can wear Artemis's hat since she's not in here and I'm not stressing her out. Hang on. We can't have a messy beard. I don't remember what I was saying about the beard. That I did a really great job making it, I think. I think that's all I said. Because we're definitely not going to make it to level 6. I may have clipped that. That's fine, because we haven't completed level 5 yet, so I was still right. We got to level 5, but we didn't complete it or anything. So, no big deal. More glitter stars for the jar. 3 subs or 1.3k bits? No. By the way, here's how the jar is looking right now. Dang, this is the closest that we have ever been to making that partner or that plus program. We have to have 100 gifts, or we have to have 100 subs each month. And if that happens, then I earn more % of my the subs. We're at 63 sub points right now. We've never been that close. Thanks, y'all. Heck yeah, September. Make Twitch pay. Such a pretty jar. It is so pretty. Thank you all, by the way, for all of those gift subs and bits and things. That's so very sweet of you. Eating your words. Mwahaha. I'm safe for now. Oh, wait. Those emotes were cute. We have a minute left. We're halfway to level 6. Do we want to stop here? We can stop here. How much are subs these days? It depends on where you live. But they are on sale right now because it's September. So gifted subs and regular, like all of that stuff is discounted. And you can sub for like time in advance too. Like Half to Happy did that. They subbed for 6 months in advance and get the discount for 6 months. Save money and do it from your browser, not through the app, yeah. New subs and multi-month subs are all discounted. Yes. It's annoying that I now have to say that how much subs are depends, because it used to just be like one rate. Everyone paid the same thing. It's goofy. 6 months with September is what got you the first time. It's a really good deal. And again, what I like is that Twitch doesn't take more from me. They lose. They're losers. Oh, wait, what emotes did you get?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, hi, Lumi. This is an awkward time to, hi. How was your stream today? What were you doing? This is fine. This is normal. Hi. Well, this is awkward. How was your stream today? What were you working on? Yeah, we just had a level 5 hype train, so this is, you know, this is very normal. This is very normal. I don't know. Anyway, welcome in, everyone. For new friends, hi. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do other crafts right now. I'm working on my Halloween Town plastic canvas kit. After this next ad break, we're going to be working on some crochet. And we are implementing something new. Yes. You see, I have been thinking, while stroking my beard, I have been thinking to myself, I need something new here. So every Friday we work on a craft that we either haven't worked on in a while, or we just want to, you know, finish a little more of. And so I thought to myself, I said, self, what if we put it to a vote, what we do on Fridays, this way, a vote. So I've got a fun little thing, right? When you first get here, I have a first, second, and third in my stream, right? So if you're here first, you get 3 points. If you're here second, you get 2 points to put into any of these. And if you're third, you get 1 point. Now, that's all well and good, but what about people like you? Like you, lovely Raider, who comes in, oops, at the end or in the middle of stream? Well, not to worry. Not to worry, because I don't like that. I don't like that like that. We also have a timer set. So at some point during this stream, my phone will go off. And everyone who is here will have an opportunity to enter. We're going to do a giveaway for 2 points to vote for what we work on next Friday. And every week these options will change. And so, you know, we can switch it up. I thought it would be fun. It might be stupid, it might be annoying, but for now, we're thinking maybe fun. Could be a good time. So, the timer has not gone off yet for stream. So, if you'd like to stick around to maybe get to vote on what we do next Friday, stick around. Also, I see Jai Norman Craft Shay. I'll get him out. But we have some sticker giveaways to do right now because of the sub goal, the bit goal, and the level 5 hype train. Thank you, Petrish. I was trying to think of, like, honestly, ways to kind of have you all do a little bit more with stream, kind of encourage people to stick around, and make, like, their voice heard. Now, I'm also compiling a list of other crafts to add into that list in the future. So if there's any craft that you've ever seen me work on that you're like, ooh, I would love to see more of that, feel free to let me know. I'll add it into our work in progress vote options, and each week we'll have something different. So every week it'll be, it could be old projects, it could be new projects, it can be whatever, you know? So actually, you know what I just thought of that we haven't finished from our 90s craft? Friendship bracelet. So that's added now. Haven't finished that. More of the K-pop Demon Hunter dolls? True, all I've done is Rumi. Lumi, if you're still here, how much of your Heaven and Earth did you get done today? Is this the like the farmy scene one that you've been working on? Yes? Maybe?
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Raccoon, thank you for the 3 months with your Prime. I appreciate the heck out of you. Let me know what color paper star you would like for your resub. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and of course your ability to scream. Blue, you got it. There is your raid star, Lumi. You are now in my jar. Okay, K-pop dolls. Blue. A light blue or a dark blue? A light one. I also just realized I shouldn't have cut the colors because I'm going to have to whip stitch around the edges. Poopies! Okay, a light blue. It's fine. Also, we have a star jar here. Oops, yeah, always. We have a star jar here, if you have not seen it yet. This is what we've been working on this year. Every gold star is a raid. All the colored ones are subs, and all of the glittery ones in there, the glittery colored purpley ones, those are all gift subs. So if you would like to be added to my jar, it's September. Come join our stars for a discount. Okay. Oh, and ads are about to start. So here's what we're going to do. We'll have ads play. And when we get back, let me write down Raccoon Panda 45. We will work on the sleeves for my cardigan. Norman will crochet while we do sticker giveaways, okay? So I apologize for not getting the stickers done before the ads, but I don't want anyone to miss out on them because the ads are playing. So we will, we'll do the sticker giveaways as soon as we get back. Put the star, pouring clear resin. Oh, keep the stars forever. That's so cute. Wait, I love that. That's so fun. Crafters do love a discount. Yeah, discount on subs right now. All right, we're going to play some words on stream. I will get Norman all ready to crochet. And thank you all for hanging out through ads. Like I said, as soon as we get back, while Norman is crocheting, we'll also do some sticker giveaways. So thank you for your patience. Sorry for Twitch ads. Heckin' rude. But I'll be right back. Well, now that was mighty rude. Norman, you're dusty. It's been a while since you've come out, huh? Let me lint roll you real quick. Let me just wait 1 second. Let me. Ugh. Just like cat fur and. Dust, you know? Alright. Norman's here. I'm ready to do some sticker giveaways while Norman crochets. Come here, buddy. Okay, much better. Okay. Norman is part cat. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay. There we go. Giveaway has started for a sticker. Type exclamation point sticker in chat to enter to win. If you don't win this one, rage quit. No, just kidding. Don't worry. We're doing more sticker giveaways, so stick around. We will have some more to give away here in a minute. Here, Norman, do you want these? No? Okay. Oh, I have a lurk emote already. That's why I didn't do a lurk one. Because I thought originally I was going to do, Derpy as my lurk, but I have a lurk. So, yeah. Okay. I knew that! No, you're so good. Don't worry. Alright, so if you've never been here before for this, this is Norman. This is giant Norman. He's fabulous. A really big gnome. A really big gnome. And Norman has seen all of the beautiful crafting that we're doing here, right? Yes. And so he really wanted to learn how to crochet. And I was like, Norman, buddy, no problem. I got you. So, you know, you can redeem to have Norman come on and crochet. So we're working on a give back square. And if you'd like more information about our give back blanket project, I think the give back command works again. I hope it works. But basically they are 5-inch squares that you get to make, and you'll send them to me and I take them and turn them into blankets that we then donate. And it's a super fun project. I really love it. We've been doing it for a while. And Norman likes to, you know, show everyone that regardless of how long you've been crafting, maybe you're brand new to crocheting or knitting, you could still absolutely make a square to send to our give back blanket project. It doesn't have to be perfect to be warm. And Norman is a big believer in that. So Norman will work on this square while you all enter the giveaway. Make sure that you do exclamation point sticker if you would like to enter to win the sticker. It is open internationally. You just have to be a follower to enter. So, and you'll have to do, you'll have to fill in a Google Doc with like your name and address and which sticker you want. So as long as you can do that, please enter. Not the back of Norman's head needing a drink. Sorry, bud. We have just about 3 minutes left on this first sticker giveaway. And again, we're going to be doing more than one. Wow, Norman, look at you go. He's gotten really good, right? I'm so proud. He's been working so hard. Maybe he'll have to try another stitch soon. I don't know why I would say that, but you know. An African flower? Oh my gosh. That would be, something. I feel like part of it would come out okay and part of it would come out really strange. It's called entertainment, Megan. Gosh, you know what? You're so right. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about the entertainment value. I'm a goober. Last like 10 seconds on this sticker. You and Norman can learn new stitches together? Perfect. Silly, you won! Heck yeah. I don't need your address because you just live in my walls, so I'll just punch a hole in my wall and hand it to you, okay? JK, I still need your address. Type exclamation point claim to pull up, there we go, the Google Doc. And guess what? If you didn't win, blame the mods. But actually, don't worry. Enter again. Another giveaway has just started. You do have to enter again. And I do that just in case people have left in between. But type exclamation point sticker. We're doing it again. Okay. Norman, you did it! And I think that that's the size that we need, buddy. Way to go! You want to take a measure? Let's see. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. It just needs a little shaping to the salon. I also have more squares from Norman. Come here, Grogu. Yeah. It's good. I almost put your walls as my address. Fantastic. I'm inside your walls. And see, you know that that wasn't Norman because I have rings on my hand. So you know that that was Norman really doing all that crocheting, not me. You need more wall candy? Oh. I have Haribo bunnies from last Easter. I just opened them like 3 days ago, and I've been munching on them here at my desk. So I can give you some of that if you'd like. Way to go, Norman. You rock star. Alright. We are going to work on some sleeves. So if anyone is interested, I guess it's actual candy. If anyone would like to see the cardigan I'm working on, it's a free pattern. And I am using this very pretty speckly yarn from Michaels. It's impeccable. And the color is gold tweed. So we are on to the sleeves. That's the last bit, which is very exciting. Wall candy is real candy? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So silly. I'm such a silly. We are twins, it's true. No, you're Megan. Oh, right. I'm using the right hook for this, yeah? Hi. Yeah. Alright, less than 20 seconds on this giveaway. Who's gonna win? There's 6 people entered. 7, 8 people entered. Apple Blossom, it's you! Congratulations. Hi, Shiz. Don't worry, we have one more sticker to give away. Apple Blossom, go ahead and click that link, that form up there, and fill it out. Let me know what sticker you would like. And congratulations. Thank you for entering and being here. Now, the timer still hasn't gone off for when we're going to do our special points giveaway for our next Finish Friday craft. So, I'm just letting you know that according to the timer, right, the timer has to go off before 6 p.m. It's 5:22. So it's getting close to when it's going to go off. We don't know when it will go off in stream. It will go off at some point every stream. And whoever wins will get to pick 2 points to add to whatever goal they would like me to work on Friday next week. I also am going to add to my future list of things to pull from. I know we were talking about miniatures, and I was like, yeah, I've been trying to do those on Mondays again. But then I remembered I also have, like, miniature things I'm building. So I'm going to add that. Like, miniature kits. Like the little house that I'm working on and stuff like that. So... Now, if you've not seen how I do projects that have parts that need to be equal, like sleeves, I make them at the same time. So if you're like, wait, Megan, did you just switch projects? Yep. You got, look here, I got 2 sleeves and I'm making each row at the same exact time. And the reason that I do that is because I want to make sure that my sleeve, the tension, is the same on both of them. Because it's easy to have your tension be off one day. And if you are working on one sleeve and your tension is weird, and then you work on the next one and your tension is normal, then guess what? Now you've got 2 different sleeve lengths. You work in tandem too? You learn to do that from me? It's not necessarily something that you have to do. It's just something that I like to do. Working on a panda Lego kit? Aww, that sounds adorable. Haven't had the chance to do it, but I will. I think that it works. I just like it better that way. Because I don't have to worry, like I said, about, oh gosh, I was really stressed that day, so my tension was really tight at the beginning of this. Well, guess what? It's tight at the beginning then for both. That car has gas. I guess all cars have gas, technically. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I wonder... I accidentally clicked on it. But guess what, chat? So I turned it off. Guess what just happened? The timer just went off. I wonder if... No way. Yes way. Okay, let me take a peek here. Okay, hang on. One thing that I want... Okay, let me see. I was trying to see if there was a different way other than... There we go. Trying to see. All right, I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying it through Stream Elements. This way, I don't have to use my other bot, which is pre-programmed, preset for stickers. So you should be able to do exclamation point ticket. There we go. Okay. It's working, and I can see it entering you all. Look, look, look. Hold on, I'll show you. This is exciting. We didn't. And my reason I didn't start the third one is because I knew that the timer was going to go off before we could complete it. So I didn't want to do it until after this was done. And that's why I was wondering if I could use this one so I didn't have to like flip my bot and make it do like two separate things. So I was like, the timer's gonna go off in 2 minutes. I'm not gonna start the sticker giveaway. So I don't know, maybe we leave it for like 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes we close the giveaway and we see who gets to vote. I think that sounds good. So you can do, hold on, here's what we'll do. I'll pin this. Okay. There we go. So when the pin disappears from the top of chat is when we will do the giveaway. Because I set the pin for 5 minutes. Ha! Okay. Yay, this is exciting. It's the first time we're doing it. Now, it better work because it says 0 entrance. But I see you all. You could choose how many, like, tickets people could buy, and I was like, I don't want people, like... No. Yeah. But you're there. I don't know. No, not the knot. No. 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 Also, Dr. Stitches and Bells. I didn't get to ask you before, but are you a crafter? When you followed, I forgot to ask. And if so, what kinds of crafts do you do? Oh, okay, I got it. You're wondering about buying multiple tickets? Yeah. Mostly just because I don't really use the Stream Element bot. Like, I use Stream Elements. That's how I do this. The to-do list and everything. So, like, I have it. It's implemented. I just don't use the bot as my main bot. I use Mix It Up. Which is nice and confusing to have multiple things. But what can you do? Has everyone entered? Our inaugural point offering. You'll be the first points ever. You crochet a lot, you knit a little, diamond paint, cross stitch a little bit. Oh, I love that. That's literally very like me. I'm the same way. I do a little bit of all the things. That's fun, though. Have a safe drive home. I need to make it so that when Silly says that, a little car engine, like, makes a sound on stream. Be like, oh, there's Silly. She's driving home from my walls. Room. All right. We're about to pull the winner. As soon as I finish this row, maybe. We'll see. Can I finish the row before the countdown ends? I'm racing the countdown. I can do it. I believe. I found a Japanese lo-fi today to listen to, which I thought was kind of fun since my brother's on his honeymoon in Japan. He's been like sharing stuff on his stories. It's been really neat to see. All right. The winner of the first ever points giveaway is going to be Dr. Stitches and Bells! You won! Okay. So here's what you won. You got 2 points to put towards any of these items for next Friday's craft. So on Fridays, I kind of do different projects. So you can let me know where you would like 2 points to go. You're lucky today. Time to get a lotto ticket. The cardigan? Got it. Two points. Oh. How? maybe something like this. Does that make sense? I think that works. Yay! Oh, this is exciting. How fun! Now, we also had, like, 2 months ago, the thing with people, and I feel like maybe are we starting to do too much? I don't know. But we did have it that people who gifted 5 subs could pick a bead for a community beaded animal project. Do we still want to do that, or what are our thoughts on that? Because this is the first time since then that we've actually had we've had people gift 5 subs. So, do we have a thought on that? I don't know. I don't know either. I mean, we could turn, like, gifted subs into points, too, or something. I don't know. We can have a think on it. So, like, you gifted 5 subs, you have 5 points now? I don't know. I don't want it to become, like, too much to keep track of. I'm just trying to think of fun stuff. It's a bit of fun, yeah. Yeah, I don't know that it's encouraging people, but we could do it just because it's fun. Not everything has to be about encouraging people to be here or gift subs or bits or whatever. Let me take a quick little peek here and grab a pen. Okay. Let me see here. So we have Kit Kat. This is going to be like in backwards order. Charm. Have to Happy. And Have to Happy again. Wait. I think I'm wrong. No. That was the 6 months in advance. Okay. Mine in Cutie. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. 5 subs there, got it. 5 subs there, got it. 5 subs there, got it. Okay. So Kit Kat, Sharn, and Half to Happy, you each have a bead to pick out. We're making a crab. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. And the yarn is like a blue and white multicolor speckle. So if that has any kind of implication towards what you pick. Now I gotta remember where I stuck it. You could. You could. Maybe. We know how things hide when I ask for them. Gemma was looking for you when you left, sweet baby. See, here's the issue, is that I remember having it recently and putting it away because we hadn't added to it in so long. I know. I literally have one bead on it, and it's like a pearlescent blue one. That's it. You want a glittery blue one for yours? Ah. Not in there, but I should put all that stuff away. A clear blue bead. Okay, and a clear purple. Hang on, I'm looking in the bag that the octopus was hanging out in last time. Nope. I do have to put all that away, though. Okay. All of those colors will go very nicely, I know that. So we have clear purple. Clear blue. And glittery blue. Beautiful. You could have more than one glitter. Don't you know? I think it needs more glitter. There are no rules. The only rule is, Megan, remember where you put your damn stuff. I'll find it this weekend. Will she actually find it this weekend? Who knows? When you're not looking for it, it'll turn up. Do you hear that, little crab? I'm not looking for you. Do you think it worked? It's okay, little crab. You don't have to leave Megan's. I don't want to kidnap you. No, it's okay. It's nice to go to Sharn's. Don't worry. They're not going to pull your yarn apart or anything, you know? Sorry, that was so graphic. I see people who thrift blankets or outfits and things like that that people have made, and they'll frog it and reuse the yarn. And it's such like a mixed bag for me of whether that's like awesome, like way to reuse the yarn. That's great that it's not like going to waste, or like, but that's so sad because it was made to be a fill in the blank and now it's not. I don't know. I can join 2 hedgies, a dino, a dragon, and a jellyfish if you live here. Just a small horde. Speaking of, there's more stuff on the website now. There are octopi up for pre-order. There are little gumdrop blobbies available for purchase. And an Imkin. Yeah, sometimes people will post videos of like finding a thrifted blanket or a thrifted sweater and they love the yarn. But, oh, thank you for the last sticker giveaway reminder. Oh my god, we're going to do that right now. But they didn't like what it got made into. And so they undo it. They'll buy it and then they'll undo it. And it makes me sad. But it's also like, I'm glad that it's not going to waste. Or like getting thrown. I don't know. It's a weird, it's a conundrum. This yarn is interesting. Yeah. Like, if it ended up in a thrift store, then it's, you know, fair game, I feel like, you know? It's just... I also know how much time... We all know how much time goes into making something. So, there's that bit where you're like, oh, huh. How do I feel about that? Alright, last sticker giveaway of the stream. Thank you again for the reminder. Go ahead, type ! sticker to enter. He will be our lucky last winner. Yeah, I think that I'm okay with it because, again, it's getting used. It's not, like, part of me, I guess, wishes that someone was looking for, like, a blanket and bought a blanket instead of taking apart something else, if that makes any sense. Like, but yeah, at the same time, I would rather that it didn't just get, like, thrown away. Like, in an ideal world, someone would be like, oh yeah, I need a sweater, and look at this cool one that I found, and they would just buy it and it would be a sweater. bit of a reverse that. She liked a jumper style, but not the yarn it was made from. Store was also selling yarn, so she bought the yarn and might make the same jumper. I love that. That's awesome. But no, I'm very much with you. Like, it's still getting to be used, and I think that's what matters the most. I'm just a sentimental human, you know? A sentimental sap. Because it... alliteration. SS. All right, 3 more minutes to enter. Thank y'all for being here today. Giving me some of your ideas and thoughts on things with F Off Friday and stream stuff in general. I appreciate it. I probably won't be here Monday. If y'all remember, some Mondays I'm going to be taking off while James is going to be home, just so we can spend time together, get things done around here before he has to go. So, I probably won't be here Monday, but I'll be back on Tuesday. You know what I just realized is going to be really difficult to do? Last time that James left for months on end for Air Force training was before we had the cats. And now we have the cats. How am I going to cut their nails? Because he gives them squeeze treat while I clip them. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to ask my parents. Hey, can you guys come up at least once a month? At least once a month to help with this? Raccoon! You won! Congratulations! Use your feet. Yeah, I don't know how they would... Like, I feel as though Artie would be good with a lick mat. Pippin would be okay with it, but I feel like Maple might be... He might eat it very quickly and then be like, unhand me. Because it's really funny to me how he doesn't care if, like, I'm touching his feet or doing stuff, like clipping his nails, when he's getting squeeze treat. But if I go to touch his feet when he isn't getting it, he's like, why are you touching my toes? gives me. And I have to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend. Yay, Shiz! Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And, of course, your ability to scream. Apply squeeze treat to the mask. I would not be able to see what I was doing. If they're in my face licking it, that would be so funny. They'd be like all up in my face and I'd be like, I can't see your feet. The squeeze treat on their belly and trim their nails while they licked it off. Fascinating. He has a very strict pay and treat for feet policy, yes. Okay, but if they're climbing on me to get the plastic wrap squeeze stuff on my face, how am I gonna clip their nails? Because if they're like coming at me... I think a lot of those methods use someone else to have it on their head, I thought, not the person doing the trimming. It's very tricky then. with hopes and prayers. You're welcome, thank you. Hooray, we're at row 8. Ooh, it's gonna be so nice. Oh, goodness. Hooray! We got a decent amount done today. We got all the stands for the candy corn trees done. We got one candy corn tree done. I just have to cut it out and do the little tree trunk. I can cut that out now. So, honestly, not a bad stream. And then we got like 4 rows done on the sleeves or something like that. It's hard sometimes when you're working on stuff like a sleeve or a piece where it's just like the same bit repeating over and over again, because it can be kind of hard to tell how much you've done because it feels like you're not doing anything. Oh, let me snooze these ads. No, I said snooze them. No. Ads, please. Okay. Nailed it. Phew. Okie dokie. So yeah, again, probably won't be here on Monday, but I'll be back on Tuesday. And yeah. Maybe we'll hang out in Discord over the weekend. Maybe we'll do something if James is working. I know I have some stuff I have to get done here and around the house or whatever. Got it on a blindfold them. Oh my gosh. I think I would end up getting super bit if I did that. Yeah. I tried to blindfold Maple He'd be like, oh, hell no. And I would... That would be that. But it's good to have you all here. I hope that everyone has a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Does anyone actually have any weekend plans? I didn't even ask. Let me know. There we go. Now the candy corn tree is done. Thank you, Apple. You too. I haven't uploaded VODs on my YouTube channel in forever, so I gotta do that. And what else? I don't know. Like, as soon as I try to think about what I have to do, all that information is just thrown out of my head, you know? It's a little food nap and then clip it. Ooh! I hope that you have a fun time, Emily. Live music at the library tomorrow. Playing cards tonight. That's fun. Oh, it sounds like you all have good plans. I love that. Meanwhile, I'm like, I have to call the heating and AC people to have them come out and service the units before James leaves. Woo! You know? So fun. Oh, very cool. I'm sorry, Petrichor. Mine just wrapped up. That's rude. All hail the scissors! Very good. I'll try and finish that over the weekend, too. The scissors. I'm probably gonna play Palia. I'll probably do some of that, too. If you see me on, y'all are always welcome. Hail the scissors! Y'all are always welcome to, be like, hey, are you doing anything? Want to play together? Because most of the time, the answer is, no, I'm not doing anything, and yes, I'll play. Your joints have been loose. Hasn't started. Ugh. It's really rude when our bodies like to be, like, super dramatic about stuff. And you're like, listen, we're not actually upset right now about the whole no baby thing. So if you could please just like calm down about it, that'd be great. Then got the worst lag. Oh no. That's annoying. I like it a lot. I think it's a fun game. It's free too, which is always nice. We love a free to play game, especially one where like you can play with other people. Like, that's really cool. There aren't a lot of, like, free to play with other peep kinds of games. Nailed it. Birthday computer card this weekend. Hopefully get it running again. Ooh, I hope so. Controllers were not well supported when Palia first came out. You're right. I'm glad that that was something that they worked on and that they fixed, though. And that that was something that was, like, important for them to fix, too. Because I'm like, accessibility-wise, you know? You gotta be able to have controllers and things like that. I wanted to play Super Mario Mario Sunshine and complete it, but I forgot how squirrely he is in that game. Some of the Mario games are really difficult. Like, way too much. I like how I was like, okay, we're wrapping up now, and here I am like, almost done. Wait, let me finish these for real. It's giving one more chapter before bed, Mom. I have not seen it yet. Shiz, I did not watch the Nintendo Direct, so I have to watch it. Always arrow keys or controller, yeah. Yeah, I heard that there was one, and I'm excited to see it because I love most Pokemon games, and it sounds intriguing to me, but I'm also like, I can't afford a Switch 2, so there's a part of me that thinks it's going to be amazing, and I'm going to really want to play it because I can't afford a Switch 2. That's kind of where I'm at. What do you think of it, though? Just so I know. Like, are you excited for it, or are you like, it looks stupid? The Yoshi Yarn game, yeah. And Mario Tennis. Hooray. Done. I'm like annoyed at how expensive the Switch 2 is. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it should be that expensive. It doesn't seem like they did enough to it to warrant the price. But maybe that's just me. I definitely don't have the funds for anytime soon. Yeah, me either. I haven't seen it yet, so I have honestly no idea, Raccoon. I don't know what it's... I could get them used. There you go. It sounds cool. I'll have to watch that. Alright. You got a secondhand Switch? I feel like even Switch 2s used are going to be way too... They're still going to be out of budget. One day. Alrighty, peeps. Wait a year or two, save on games, yeah. I got a Switch for my birthday. But it wasn't like right when it came out. But hey, Nintendo, if you want to send me one, I'll talk about it on stream. Hey! Get that Nintendo sponsor, you know? Have a good weekend too, Hammy. I hope that your head starts to be nicer. It was good to see you. A Switch Lite. Definitely not paying full price. No. Nope. Not a sucker. There's nothing wrong with being excited for a game in a genre that you like. We are going to beat the ads. I just snoozed them again. I had one snooze left. I'm out of snoozes though now. So, we're not going to beat them anymore. Alright, I'm done with that. Let's catch this Pokemon. Let's roll some ads. They're going to take us, or roll ads, sorry. Roll some credits, not ads, Megan. We're wrapping up before the ads. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Credits? There we go. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a fabulous weekend. If you're not already in Discord and would like to come and hang out with us, come and hang out. There's my social media. I will be trying to post some more pictures and things like that over the weekend. Let me take a peep at who's on and we can go on a raid. Let's get some raid messages and all that jazz. There we go. That first one there is if you are a follower, and the second one is if you are a subscriber. Grab your raid message and let's go and say hi to a crafty friend, okay? Have a fabulous weekend, friends. I will see you on Discord. Good.